pace at which the city is growing right now is faster than at any time in the history of Sioux Falls. So with that comes a lot of exciting opportunities. With that comes a lot of challenges of growth. The foundation just plays a silent leadership role in this community. They're not big and flashy and wanting glory. They're just connecting people to opportunities to make our city better. That's what I love about them. I love that I can go to them with ideas and they can come with ideas to me, and it's not about who gets credit for what, it's about what's best for this community. And they're always looking out for what's best for Sioux Falls.
After sort of crafting this idea of what a neighborhood soccer league might look like, and how kids and parents, families could come to a place in their neighborhood and play and congregate and get to know each other, I would say it's probably a 2 to 3 year process of encouragement. And then Andy finally saying, just do it. And Pat's sort of setting the table for applying for the grant and then receiving gratefully the award that enabled us to create this first soccer league at Riverside.
Extracurricular activities are a great way for students to be able to build confidence. And so this has just been a wonderful program to help them to see a new opportunity that they may not have just on the playground. They've got structure, they've got coaches encouraging them, they've got their family members there cheering them on.
We are seeing ideas every day, and sometimes some just jump out as really being a great opportunity. We know that by bringing some donors and some grants to a project, it can really bloom and blossom into something great for Sioux Falls.
I would say it's sort of 2 reasons why the Community Foundation is so key to this idea and others I've sort of seen around town. One is its amazing resources, its presence in the community, if you will. People always think about the Community Foundation as an encourager, as an organization that likes to say yes. They have sort of a hand on the pulse of the needs of the community. I always feel like when I have a conversation with anyone at the Community Foundation, they're a step ahead of me. So I feel like there's such an informed authority there. They understand the needs, and that's huge. And I would say second is because of individuals at the Community Foundation. They are not isolated from the community. They are part of the community, and so they see it, they live it.
Well, Sioux Falls has always been unique in its incredible philanthropy, and the Area Foundation simply helps us to do that in the long term, giving gifts that give forever. I've never totally understood where our philanthropic excellence in this community comes from. Furthest back I can trace it is to the greatest generation that came back from World War II. They built a community and they realized that they needed a safety net to meet the needs that come out of a free enterprise and dynamic community like this. And they did a great job, and they passed it along to my generation, and I hope we're doing just as well in convincing the millennials and those who follow them that this is very important to take care of these needs.
So the Teddy Bear Den has been open for 25 years, and we are a program for the limited income pregnant women here in our community. So about 15 years ago, the Teddy Bear Den opened an endowment through the Sioux Falls Area Community Foundation. It's a great way for this mission to be sustained for another 25 years right here in our community and continue to serve people who are in need. One of the best things about being a nonprofit is the support of our community and the Sioux Falls Area Community Foundation. They have supplied us many times with things to meet the needs of our moms and the women enrolled in our program, whether it be diapers and wipes or funding to help us supply cribs and mattresses, high chairs, strollers, a lot of our larger incentive items also.
Our team meets frequently with nonprofit organizations and has conversations with what they're seeing in their shops every day. We look at trends, we convene dialogue, and we just search for ways to solve some of the most complex issues that we're seeing in our community today.
You know, when it comes down to it, there's just so many needs that it's a little confusing. It's like going into a supermarket and having 100 opportunities, and sometimes that puts us in kind of lock. You don't do anything all of a sudden. And I think philanthropy can be the same thing, because there's so many people asking and wanting to do good things in this community. And again, those are groundswell items and etc. But it's really the difficulty then is, how do you prioritize those? How do you also vet those for what is efficient? Being efficient in your philanthropy is important as well. And so you can't have a whole bunch going to expenses and not to the cause. And that's where I think the foundation really has its finger on the pulse of what our needs are, what our emerging needs are. I think that's one of the things they really specialize in, but then also to vet those that make good common sense. I think the Sioux Falls Area Community Foundation can really be an integral part of helping us stay focused, that we work together to solve those big problems in a very positive way.
The arts are extremely powerful when we talk about ideas, sharing ideas, collaborating, thinking about things in a different way. The funding that the Sioux Falls Area Community Foundation provides to the arts here in our community is vital for making everything happen. If someone didn't believe in some of these ideas, we would never see them come to fruition. So having an organization like Sioux Falls Area Community Foundation that's able to provide a place where givers and doers can connect and make these wonderful things happen in our community that honestly make our city what it is today.
So a big part of what we do is connect passion to purpose. Once we understand the hopes and the dreams of our donors, we can connect their generosity to needs within the community. And that's really what sets the foundation apart. Our ability to understand and analyze the current and emerging trends, the ability to help our donors dream, and our expertise to develop strategic, tailored giving plans.
For Seed for Success, the Sioux Falls Area Community Foundation has become our #1 and go-to partner for our journey in philanthropy. The first pillar of our strategic gifting plan is community. And they were very responsive, very professional, took a lot of time to find out what our goals were, what the vision was, what the areas of gifting were that we really wanted to focus on. And the Sioux Falls Area Community Foundation team came and attended one of our very first board meetings. And they brought with them several excellent opportunities within the Sioux Falls area that would allow us to make an immediate and efficient impact with the resources we had to provide.
When you find a project or a cause that you're really passionate, that really matches what you are about, you won't believe how good it feels. And you probably won't be able to stop giving. And that's really the amazing thing we get to see is when people are passionate about what they support, that they just want to keep being more involved. That's really the most beautiful part of giving back. And so a huge thank you to all of you that give generously and make things happen, that make sure Sioux Falls continues to be a place where everybody is welcome and everyone has a bright future.